everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I want to share some of my favorite toddler and baby books with you today. We're going to start with the new My First Cloth book called Hello Baby. I love this book. It's super cute. Of course, as I said, it's a cloth book, but the part that's so different about it is that it has this little handle on here, this ring with these discs that float around like that. So your little ones can use this as a teether while they're hanging on to their new favorite book that tells them all about rainbow colors. So this is super cute, a great addition to any child's library. It would make a great baby shower gift as well for $9.99. We do have another cloth book that is absolutely my favorite, and that's our Rockabye Bunny. We also have a Rockabye Owl. These are so super soft. There's different textures. This one is the crinklies, and then the ears are soft, but there's like nubbies on here for your little ones to feel. It has a Velcro closure to hold it shut, and then there's this adorable story in here. Just beautiful pictures. And then the last page I'm going to read you. And when tiny little cries turn to snoozy, sleepy sighs, I'll hold you to me tight and kiss your cheek goodnight. Oh, do you love it? This is actually our daughter's copy. I loved it so much. And this has a little loop on here as well for your kids to just hold on to and keep it with them wherever they go, in their crib or wherever it might be. Tummy time, as we all know, is super important for our babies to be able to work on their neck strength. We have the perfect books for that time. I wish we had these when our daughter was little because she hated it. Simple, but bold pictures on one side in black and white. This particular one is Under the Sea. We also have a counting one and a farm one. As their eyes begin to develop then, you can also switch it over to the color side. Bright pictures. This will just stand up right in front of them as they're lifting their heads to be able to see what the pictures are. So this is just wonderful. I love these and think it would have been great for us, so I'm really glad that we have these now for you guys at $7.99. Our mini treasure books have been very popular, and we actually have 4 different sets. We have My Farm Animal World, My Wild Animal World, I Can Count, and My First 100 Words. These are pretty cool. They're in a little magnetic box. You can hear that shuts, and then there's 9 board books in here. These are super chunky books. They're all the same style as far as the way they're written. I'll start out with horse. It says, I am a horse. My home is a stable. My baby is called a foal. I eat hay. I neigh. So they're super cute, nice chunky books. You can stack these up and work on block building. You can also match the cover of the book onto the inside to make yourself a little matching game for your little ones. Non-fiction for babies, you cannot get better than these. I love these little sets for $12.99. Our very popular That's Not My series has over 40 different titles in it. The fun starts right on the cover page. As you can read, that's not my lion, its nose is too fuzzy. So there's lots of textures for them to feel in here. The bold outlines are great for those new eyes, super soft textures, a little bit of visual discrimination as they get a little older, try to find the mouse on each page. Every page has a mouse on it as well. These are just adorable books, and again, we have it in every interest and title just about. There's so many animals and vehicles and people. It's just great. This is a wonderful series. This is one of our Slide and See books. These are great to show your little ones cause and effect by the way they move their finger on the slides and see what changes and what happens. You can see the dog chasing the sheep. This is my daughter's, the milking cow. She just loves to watch and see how the things change. It's just a super fun book to keep them busy, to hold their interest. This is a great one for the diaper bag on the go to keep them busy, and this, as well as most of our other baby books, have nice rounded corners so you don't have to worry about anybody, poking themselves or hurting themselves. These are lots of fun, and those bright colors are really great. We do have a newer series of how-to books, which is great for toddlers to sort of learn the importance of the routines in their own lives. One is how to tuck in your sleepy lion. We also have how to feed your cheeky monkey, as well as brushing your teeth with Snappy Croc and how to bathe your little dinosaur. These are just cute little board books, again, that go through the routines that are in your child's life, so they can see the importance and kind of even what to expect in their own lives as you establish the routines for them. So these are super cute. As I said, there's 4 different ones at $8.99 a piece. These are just great. Another new series that has been pretty popular is the I Want to Be When I Grow Up. There's two different ones right now, Astronaut and Lion Tamer. These are great to expose your children to jobs that maybe they might not have thought of, and to just see what some of the possibilities are for their lives as they get older. The Lion Tamer one goes through mostly animal jobs. When I grow up, I want to be a zookeeper. I'll get up close to the gorillas. Or maybe I want to be a pet groomer, an animal rescue volunteer. This one has astronaut and stuntman, race car driver, super great pictures, bright illustrations. Again, these are $8.99 and are great for toddlers thinking about what their life may hold for them. Muddle and Match has always been a very popular series, and there's actually 6 different titles in this now. We have Monsters, Imagine, Adventure, there's Sports and Jobs are the 2 newest ones. These are a lot of fun, as your children can create their own story and their own characters by turning this 3-part page how they want to create their own characters. So there you can see the story changes, but it all makes sense because each section is designed to work together with any of the others, and the characters change as well. And they can make them whatever they want them to be, and they're super silly, and little ones just love these. And these are super, super sturdy little pages. That was my first concern when I saw this at the first party I attended before I was a consultant. I thought, no way. But these are super sturdy, individually cut out, so you don't have to worry about that. This is $8.99. Lots of fun there. It's a game and a book all in one. I could go on and on about my favorite books, but I am going to stop with this last one, the complete book of Farmyard Tales. We have so many wonderful stories, but we'll end with this one. This is 20 different stories and a CD, a read-along CD for $24.99. This book just has so much to it. In addition to the stories, each story starts out the same. This is Apple Tree Farm. This is Mrs. Booth the farmer. She has 2 children called Poppy and Sam and a dog called Rusty. And then it gets into their adventure for the day. But what I love most about these is that this book is called a dual reader. A younger reader can read the story just along the top line, and it will make sense, and you'll have a nice little story. But mom or dad can also add to that by reading the bottom line to just give a little bit more detail to the story. So this is great. As your child grows, it'll grow with them. As their reading level changes, this book will still work for them. There's also, say you have a little brother or sister on your lap as your 5-year-old maybe is starting to read, you can also have them find the little yellow duck that's hidden on every page. We have quite a few different titles in our dual readers, this one being one of my favorites. You have to check it out. Make sure you listen to the CD as well. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into some of our best baby and toddler books. If you have any questions, as always, just don't hesitate to reach out to me, and feel free to look around on the link to see what else we have at the same age. Thanks so much for joining.